Guys, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my amazing YouTube channel. And also, thank you so much for the new subscriber who has just joined this YouTube channel. Actually, this is a pure reaction video. I really appreciate much of the people that actually usually comes to watch my videos. I get to understand that each and every day we just add 1 or 2 subscriber. And again, I don't take you people for granted. I really appreciate, and I really appreciate you a lot and a lot, because it is my pressure because of joining Lucas the Traveler team as we just load in 3,000 subscribers. For the purpose who are new here, my name is Lucas the Traveler. My home is just located at the border of Kenya and Tanzania, and to be specifically is just located at Nyabuhansi. That is where I usually come, but I usually work very different places. I'm not stagnant at Nyabuhansi. I really move. Actually, I really appreciate for that, and I don't take that one for granted. And if you are watching but you have not subscribed, because usually when I check out my how people watches my algorithm in YouTube on how people watches, I get that there's some who are watching but they have not subscribed. But I hope one day when they like the comment, the content, actually they will come back and watch, and actually they will subscribe to this amazing YouTube channel. Actually, the pregnant chamber is back. The pregnant chamber is back. And the pregnant chamber is back with a lot of division. Why do I say so? After the pregnant has been pregnated from Poland, now is back with the different characters, back to the village with different chambers. As the pregnant chamber was just talking with the Mura himself at the villa, there was a lot of conversation that were just coming on to deep into details and just to analyze what does that means. And actually the same place, the drama queen again is back, and drama queen now back with a lot of issue just to convince the subscriber. Talking about now is not who Mura who made the drama queen just to get his wall. It was all about the conman who made him to get angry. We're just coming over there. And now, if it is the conman who made the drama queen to become angry, why did the drama queen now went to the Mura's place just to demand the abolition of the wall, and to demand his right, and to demand his access to the liver. Right now, I don't know if it has been a blackmail. I don't know if some or one of the person has just come and blackmailed this drama queen. Now is changing changing the story, twisting the story to be another story. Actually, I'm coming over there just to analyze this platform here. Another thing that we're just going to analyze is that the soprano man now has gone now to the ex-wife. Now he usually say now, the soprano now, you said it clearly now, ex-wife. And he's just going there because he's just looking a money in either corner that the soprano can go and get this kind of the money, so that is just going to continue with his project. Who am I talking? The ex-wife. The ex-wife of the soprano, the ex-wife of Matiko is the person that I'm talking about. And is now coming a point of talking about is the person that actually when the husband is not taken care of, it faces a lot of issues. How can a husband take care of a child, and yet even the soprano took this a little bit of the child and went with her and hide her for a quite period of time, and even the husband does not know where her wife it is. Now the soprano is coming a point of convincing us in a manner, in a way that even we don't understand what the soprano simply means. Actually, let's go and start with our first. And right now, the soprano is almost revealing where the second person is. And as this kind of the lady, the soprano was just using, we're just coming there, and a lot of information that we're just going to link over this episode. But let's not try to mix them, and maybe the viewers, all the subscribers might be bored. What is Lucas the Traveler trying to say? Let me not take much of their time. Let's start just to analyze this kind of the issue step by step. Going back to our first statement, that we just say that the pregnant chamber has come with a lot of division in the community. How do I talk that the pregnant chamber has come with a lot of division? We saw the conversation where there's a lady that is coming in the villa. And this kind of the lady, we have just realized through the talk of Mura. Mura himself said, can we just invite the YouTubers to come around here? Why did Mura decided that he going to invite the YouTubers to come inside there? There are a few individual of YouTubers that Mura was going to invite to the Villa Medellin, because I get to understand that most of the YouTuber is just when this kind of the lady comes, he so that he can be easily confused that Mura, despite everything, he has a good heart just to convince people. But because the pregnant chamber does not understand this kind of the issue, the pregnant chamber say that immediately you invite YouTubers to come around here, actually, I going not to be a man. Because right now we get to understand that there is it is like a benefit to benefit. Mura said that no, I'm not going to invite. But in another time, Mura shifted the conversation and said that now, instead of inviting YouTubers to this place, I will be taking this kind of the lady to YouTubers around Nyabohanse. The reason why Mura wanted to invite YouTubers to come to the party, to the smaller party, that actually it was just created there. There's a lot of reasons actually that made Mura to say that he going to invite YouTubers around. One thing is that when this kind of the lady comes, he sees how Mura is pretending to have unity. And after that, Mura can have a little bit of content with them. And even after having a little bit of content with them, he going to benefit in a very big way, that when the YouTubers will be around. And then even it will give Mura that opportunity, that way of saying that these are all because of me, is because that's the reason why this well, how can I put this? Just let me try to find out the word that I'm, and in form of bragging, that oh, it's because of me this kind of the person has just built this and this, it's because of me, that's why you are getting this and this, blah. But the pregnant chamber refused this kind of the issue. The pregnant chamber refused this kind of the issue and said it, that when you just invite this kind of the people, but in another way he has just uncompleted the mission of Mura, because Mura has a lot of missions with the YouTubers when they will be around, because it will create to this kind of the person that where he has come, it is a good place. But just a physical, you know, sometimes you might meet somebody through physical, you said, this kind of the person is a very good, is a very nice person. But when you go inside now, be inside of that kind of the man, you will just understand the kind of the person you are dealing with. That's how Mura actually himself just wanted it to be appearing interested outside, but inside in a bad situation. Let's come to our next topic that we are just going to discuss about the drama queen lady. I think you people, you understand about the drama queen lady. The other day, the drama queen lady actually was in a very high speed. He said that even he went until to the wall of Mura and said, what actually made me to be surprised and to be flabbergasted is that the drama queen just said it clearly, that he just waked up one day and got that the wall has been constructed. Guys, do you think this kind of the thing that the drama queen is telling us is true? Maybe. How can somebody create a wall in one day, that I just waked up and I found a wall has already been created and has already been built? So I didn't have any otherwise to tackle this kind of the issue. Sometimes I see that this drama queen is a little bit joking with our minds, is a little bit playing with our minds up and down, trying to just think that we are just as stupid people, because there's no way you can just wake up and find that already the wall has been has been built in one day. Impossible for that. And that whole process that they were taking, he never did anything. He was demanding for the road. But right now here, when the subscriber just went to them, he shrinked. I don't know if he was corrupted with a few cents. Now he's coming back again to us, explaining to us that the person who made him to become angry is con mom. Sometimes when we are bringing things on the board, let's know what we are talking about. Guys, you know, sometimes this is a channel that we are usually bringing things according to how they are. How can Conmam is living up there? This is Mura's premises. And he's telling us that time Mura was building the wall, Mura had given him work. And there's a time that this drama queen told us he was benefiting a lot from Mura. Now he's shifting the story, telling us that he never benefited at Mura. You see? Not the story is quick twist. If you have said no with somebody, you just strictly stand with your no. Nothing that right now Lucas the Traveler is now reacting and is refusing about. He cannot withstand about this kind of the family. Then later on, after a very few minutes, you get Lucas the Traveler is the one who is supporting this kind of the family. If he just stood, maybe he met with Mura and Mura just gave him a very few cents. Now he's really quitting the story that's talking about Conmam is the one who is making me to be angry. Conmam is the one who did this and this. Yes, we get to understand maybe Conmam, she is the one. But how do that road now come to intervene without kind of the places? Actually, sometimes I get to understand that you get maybe somebody needs a favor. Somebody needs support. You just come out clearly say that if you are somebody of asking for support in the platform, you just come it clearly. People have already understood you. You know, so for some people who are beggars, be like Mura, usually comes in the camera because he's somebody that most of the people just understand him as a beggar. You just come out. You just say that, oh, please help me this and this. Please help me this and this. If they have just understood you, your subscriber will give you. But with us who we are not in that manner of begging, we cannot ever come there. Begging, oh, help us, help us, help us. No, we were not created that way. In our group, we are in a group that we cannot, we are created to work hard, and we are created just to struggle in either way that it comes. That is how we are just created, just work hard and to struggle and to make sure that things are moving. And you just stretch according to a hand. If your hand can reach here, let your hand reach here. The next time it will reach here. The next time it will be very big hand. So that is how things are just working. And yesterday we saw also this kind of the person. So as we summarize with the drama queen, one thing that I can tell you is that be straightforward to what you are doing. So immediately you just convince us that talking about this and this and this. You know what? There's a time that it will reach when subscribers or when the viewers, they will be tired of these small issues. And I get to understand that most of the people now they're getting tired. It was the right time of the drama queen just to demand for his right. It was the right time because he could get maybe somebody to say, no, enough is enough. Let's stand with this kind of the person so that he can be given the road. But right now, you see, now you can easily tell what we are just talking. That maybe we can just go and say that, oh, now let's support this kind of the lady. And for him to have the road, yes, we get to understand that it's a public road. It is something that everybody has accessibility to it. And everybody has a right to own it. So when you go and assist this kind of the lady, later on, you come to realize that you have been left alone. You have been left alone. Then you'll be told that you are the person who has intruded on people's property. Now you have get what you just simply means. Then you'll be left in a very big dilemma. You will be left in a very big problem that nobody can help you. If the owner of something has already left you, so you get to understand that you'll be left alone and things will turn mad to you. So automatically you leave that kind of the issue and you mind your own business. And when they try to do it, you react with it. We just move. That's how the things are going, because that's how things. Now let's come on another episode that we're just going to discuss. It is all about our soprano lady stroke man. Our soprano lady stroke man, we saw yesterday when his title, he started with visiting ex-wife. He never told us ex-wife of who. Ex-wife. Let's put it in quotes. After visiting the ex-wife, and we saw how the young baby of the ex-wife, when he saw him, he rushed like daddy has come, and he told us this is the one of the person that I usually support, one of the baby that I usually support. When we clearly look at that boy, when we clearly look you can just judge somebody, you can just predict how this person lives through his physical appearance. When we look clearly at that baby that was just running there, when you look clearly at that woman that just went there and asked for a business, you can easily judge, you can easily tell what the lady, what the family is going through. That is the truth, and that's the point. But back again, after visiting him, they claim, I know, there's those people that they will come up to say that let's support this kind of the lady with a business, of which it is a good thing, because there's no bad thing by supporting individual just to move. But the point that actually I wanted to react on is a very few points. That one of the points is that when the lady J just spoke it, when the soprano lady just spoke it, that he has been left by the husband. He is the one who is doing for himself. He's the one who is taking care of the same. And also I saw some of the subscribers say that, oh, you know, lady, when he's just living alone, he's just struggling, he's just doing this. Who removed this lady from his first husband? Who removed him? Let's be sincerely. Who removed this lady? Maybe I can just shift you in a very quick story. After Halima was just removed, this lady also followed. So who removed this? He was the second husband that removed him from where he was to go and rented for him. After he rented for him, is now issues started generating after issues. Issues start generating after issues. Until yesterday now, because the man is being looked here and there, episode of money is being looked because a little bit they have to continue with the project. They have to go there to look for him, at least to be given a little bit of the surprise, the little bit money to save. Then he goes to another person, he uses that person. You know, I told you at the beginning, this is the kind of the family can use somebody to the maximum as long as they exhaust this person and they get a little bit of money for their own purpose, for their own use, for their own benefit. That's the point. Guys, as you see here, actually, I'm coming live and clear from Maxwell Rumumba construction site. I being the manager, and today we didn't have workers around here working because Maxwell personally, actually yesterday he went broke, and he told me that because I saw how much he spent a day, how much he spent. So today I had to tell most of the people that oh, you should not turn up for work until further notice, because he just traveled, he's not around. But even if he's not around, have to come up very early in the morning to check 1212. So yesterday it was a tank that was being built there, but it was just a foundation only. Yes, still they have not came. Today I think I should look for a little bit of the padlock so that I close this. You know, sometimes you cannot trust everybody around. You cannot trust everybody around. That's the point, because the other day when the borehole was just open, we came and found it was too smelling. So it is as if something was strong over there. So you cannot trust everybody. So I need to look for the borehole for the padlock so that I'm gonna come and close it here. I close this part here, so that when I close it, you know, sometimes you're going to come. Let me open and show you something. Sometimes, guys, you're going to come, then you find somebody has has assisted himself here, or somebody has turned this place to be a guest. You know, villagers, they have different mind capacity. You cannot just predict somebody. Somebody can come, and even if it has not been launched there, then you come and put somebody has just come and assisted himself there, has removed a very big thing. Then you wonder what is the help to that. But you cannot know who is that. So the good thing is that you prevent it before. So that simply means I'm just going to bring a padlock over here, so that I close it to have security. You know, sometimes it's good to have security purpose. Yeah, that is it. So from here, I'm just rushing somewhere to make sure that a little bit the work has to continue, and at the end of the day. And also, I think this one here, they have to be putted in that store there, because sometimes you cannot trust people. They can just come and take it from this side to inside. So I think these things, they need to be entering inside there, so that they be locked. I think I should organize how it will be done there. Yeah, guys, that's what it is. If you have not subscribed to Lucas the Traveler, no, Lucas the Traveler is the person who you see. The way you are seeing me on the camera, that is the way I am. The heart you are seeing me on the camera, that is the heart I have. No more cornering, no more what. I'm a very straight person. If I said yes, it's yes. If I said no, it is a no. Because I cannot change my no to be yes. No day Lucas can change a no to be yes. And no day Lucas can change a yes to be a no. So that's how things are moving. Because I was just told to have one stand. And if Lucas has said no, it is a no. If I've said yes, it is a yes. And it will still remain to be a yes until the final day. But if it is a no, it is a no until the final day. My motorbike is just pinned or tilt over there, so I want to leave. If you haven't subscribed, consider to subscribe, like the video, always turn on notification. I say goodbye for now.